Alright, Perth City, RTRFM. My name's YNGRACH, and I have some very special guests with me in the studio one time. Yo, this is the next generation of the 6K. I'm going to let them all introduce themselves. We'll start with Brad. Let's go. Who are you? What do you do, man?
Bradley Innes. I do videography, photography, basically anything with a camera.
How long you been doing that for, man?
Properly, I'd say like 4 or 5 months, but I've always made videos since I was a kid, really.
Since you were youngin', yeah. Is it something you've always wanted to do?
Yeah, I'd say so.
For sure. Moving on, KIDLOCK, man. Introduce yourself. Who are you? What do you do?
My name's Lachlan Kalu, aka KIDLOCK. I am a music artist. I produce all sorts of music, melodic type beats, drill type beats, anything. Just have a passion for rapping, really. It's my favourite thing to do. I like to mix as well, do a lot of mixing and stuff for other people if they ever need
like engineering.
Engineering and stuff. So yeah, I have a passion to do that when I'm getting older too. So.
So how long you been making music for?
I've only been making music for about a year now, actually. Started taking it seriously probably like 6 months ago, and but yeah, this next year I'm gonna take it way more seriously. So, but yeah, I've been only doing it for a year around about, so not too long, and I'm only 16, so yeah, still young.
Moving on.
Yeah, I'm Charlie Martin, also known as MARZY. I rap, make music, I make beats, I help friends produce their music, I help make beats for them, sort of like what Lockie does. Yeah, I've been making music like all my life, really. But yeah, I only started getting serious with it like around May this year.
Have you been engineering your whole time?
Yeah. I produce for myself. I make beats for myself.
Comes with it, the whole learning process. Yeah, sick. That's fair. Azza?
Yo, so my name is Aaron Backshaw, but everyone calls me Az Music. I am a rapper. I focus on mainly drill, but like different types of drill. So like there's Russ Millions and Tion Wayne type beats and all that. Like it's different towards like I would say, I don't know, 22 GZ or something. What his name is American.
Oh yep.
New York driller, and it's like it's different because there's aggressive rap, there's aggressive drill, and
fun.
Yeah, fun drill, and yeah, I focus on mainly both of them, and also I've been doing music for around, I would say, 4 or 5 years, but I probably took it seriously for the past 2 years.
2 years, yeah. Sick. Do you make music as well, or just purely on the vocals?
No, I usually get my beats off YouTube and all that, but I do pay for the licenses and all that,
fair.
obviously.
That's fair. Nice.
I'm getting MARZY to send me beats as well, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you guys all collaborate and work together sometimes?
Yeah. I made a song with KIDLOCK, VAR. I don't name everyone, but
just
MARZY as well, obviously.
I think we've all worked together at least once at some point.
Yeah. How do you all know each other?
I met KIDLOCK. My ex-girlfriend basically just kind of harassed him at work until he finally wanted to work with me.
yeah, that's I knew all these guys through Brad.
Cool. Through music, that's fair.
Mutual.
Me and Aaron met Brad at the Sweet Oblivion show.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. At HQ.
Yeah. And then
when Azza was performing.
Yeah.
And then how did we meet?
Yeah, we were there for that.
We met through I just messaged you saying you want to work on a song.
But we have lots of mutual friends.
Cool.
We've been friends throughout the time. We've been friends and shit.
That's fair. Yeah. Sick. So you guys have all pretty much just released music. KIDLOCK, you just released 9 to 8.
Yeah.
How'd that track come about?
Yeah, so it's gone alright, to be honest. It's probably not as high as I expected it to be right now, but I mean, you get songs like that.
Comparison to HBK.
Yeah, comparison to HBK, but that's because HBK obviously top two playlists, so that was pretty sick. You know what I mean? Still got a subtle fan base from that too. So
how does it feel to be playlisted editorially?
Very good. Actually, it was crazy because I didn't expect it either. It was out of nowhere. I didn't really do much for it as well. You know what I mean?
Just dropped it.
Yeah, it just kind of dropped on both of them, and I was pretty surprised about it. So that felt really good. But yeah, 9 to 8 was kind of like it was just a subtle, like everyone wanted something, so I kind of just dropped something, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to drop anything until probably next year.
One of them's still on Local Hype.
Local Hype, that's HBK. Yeah, it's still on, that's still on Local Hype. But the other one, what was it? I forgot that one now, to be honest with
It's
you.
another big playlist.
It was
like 100,000 likes or something.
Did you land
the
A1?
drip,
Oh, the drip. Yeah.
So that was on there. I think that even though that had less followers, it had more like exposure to that song. You know what I mean? So
if you ever land on A1, you get automatically like 300k.
Yeah, A1's the one.
Yeah, streams.
Yeah.
That runs you up.
But yeah, no, just keep pushing my music out there. I'm gonna be doing that more next year. Put money into it as well. You know what I mean? So I haven't done anything this year to properly promote. So
like a full release. Yeah.
KIDLOCK EP.
Yes, sir. That'll be sometime next year, definitely.
Damn. Yeah. So Brad, you've been releasing a lot of interviews with artists. Where's that going? What's the direction you're heading in?
I'd like to interview the big artists. So I'd like to do like Complete, Wombat, Nerve, Giraffe, Bit of Belief, Chillin' It. Yep.
Yeah.
Just like kind of just like work my way up. But at the same time, it's more like it's good because it's like it's kind of just an excuse to hang out with the person, really, and get to know them. Because there's a lot of conversation off camera, and it's just good. Like the one I did with Tobias, we just hung out for a few hours, talked about film and music. Lavelle, I filmed him at the Sweet Oblivion show, so I met him the day before, and then I hung out with him the day afterwards. And then just good fun, really.
Who else have you done? Tobias, Lavelle.
I did a girl named Hazel Clay.
Oh yeah.
She's like a punk. She does like punk rock. And then I did another guy who made furniture out of skateboards. Yeah, it was like a school project, really, because I was really into like skateboarding at the time.
I see.
I'd found him on Instagram. And then that was probably the one that took the longest. That was like a solid 3 months of like edits and filming again and all of that.
Damn, yeah. How long does it take you to make like a mini video for these guys?
They're getting longer as I go on because I'm getting better at like questioning and all of that. But I think it takes like maybe a week or two of just like constant focus just to make sure like all the audio lines up perfectly, all the visuals look good.
Yeah, sick. That's fire. Dope. Yeah, so MARZY, you've just dropped I'll Let the Devil Steal Me. Is that your latest release? Yeah. How'd that come about? What's that about? Is there a backstory?
I guess backstory to that, I guess to get kind of deep with it, I was in like a pretty bad place when I wrote that. And I guess I was kind of just writing all of these sort of thoughts that were just like bouncing around in my head. And yeah, just because I use music as a way to like kind of vent and get
escape,
out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was kind of just me like bouncing thoughts from my head onto the page, and then I guess turning it into a poem of sorts, I guess.
Yeah. Was it one of your most vulnerable releases, I guess?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely would have been one of my most vulnerable and sincere, I guess.
Yes, fire. Cool. So Azza, you've just released a project.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, what's got on the inside?
Yeah,
Prologue.
it's the prologue. It's the first part of my 2-part album. That the other part of the album's going to get released next year sometime, probably March, I'd say.
So it's all going to come together as an album.
Yeah. The songs that were in the first part, we got the intro where it was just like a build up towards the other songs, and we got Aha featuring KIDLOCK, Vasung, Emidon in Conflict. It was a really good song, honestly. That song was just full on just fun, honestly.
How did it come about? How did you all get on it?
I don't even know.
Were you in the studio together? Or?
No, it was just connections.
Yeah, connections. Yeah, but me, Conflict, and Emidon had just a day with each other just to record and just think of what to do and all that on that song. And then the other song was Hall of Fame featuring
it's 3 how many tracks? 3?
Yeah,
3 tracks.
Featuring Amy Lee. She's a friend of mine that I met like ages ago. I don't know when, but that was ages ago. But she's really good. She's a punk rock type person.
Was she the chick that jumped up on your set at HQ?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah. Turned out well as well. Hall of Fame. That's what the song name is.
That's fair. Cool. Yeah. I guess like when choosing what track to release next, you guys have a process you go about it, a method to your madness. We'll start with you, Azza. We'll go this way.
Oh, do I have a process?
Of like releasing tracks? You start with the beat, or you start with the vocals?
Oh, I start with the bloody beat.
Get the beat.
Yeah. Like, the beat, in my opinion, is the way to, like, just the vibe behind what the vocals are going to be, obviously, and, like, put it, like, if it's deep beats, like, bassy, like, dark, your vocals have to be, like, sad.
So you kind of just write to the beat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's happy, obviously it's happy, like, vocals and all that, yeah.
Fire.
I have, like, 3 different ways that I get around to making a song. Either one, a verse will just like come to me when I'm lying in bed or something, and then I'll just write a song around that and then craft a beat around it. Or 2, I'll just be messing around, just like making a beat, and then suddenly I'll just think of words that I want to put to this beat. Or the last way is what happens quite a bit is I'll be listening to a song and I'll be thinking, you know what, I would kind of want to make a song like this, and then I'd kind of get inspiration from the song, and I would help use that inspiration to craft a new song.
I see. Is it easier being a producer as well, do you reckon? Being able to produce and then write to the beat?
Yeah, it is, because I can sort of get it exactly how I want it without having to go with like other people and stuff like that.
That's true. What software do you use?
I use Logic Pro X.
Logic Pro. Damn. I used to make beats on Ableton. Not anymore. It's too hard.
I've tried Ableton and it's too much.
It's too much going on.
Yeah, it's hard.
Shit. What about you, Kid? Like, how do you go about releasing songs, writing songs?
Sort of the same process, but like most of my songs, you know, I always find a beat first, you know what I mean, or kind of have a hooky or catchy beat. What I usually would do is I get either friends or like my producers sometimes. They'll send me beats. I'll kind of sit in my studio. I just kind of freestyle to it. If I get a good hook on it, I'll use that. You know what I mean? So most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, like I'll write down a chorus, a catchy hook or a chorus, and then I kind of freestyle the rest of the song, to be honest, because like, it's just something that comes on the top, because you know, I find out like whatever I'm thinking at the time will come out, you know, right, which it does. So, for instance, like my song Sins, like I did the chorus like all like written down, you know what I mean, so I made it perfect, so it was catchy. And then the rest, like the verses, you know what I mean, I kind of just spat and I kept going, and if I obviously messed up, I just redo it and stuff. So yeah, that's basically how I get across. And songwriting and stuff, like there's a lot of songs where I do write them, you know what I mean, like deep songs. HBK, for instance, I didn't freestyle that. I made that like purely, you know, writing, because I wanted that to be a good song, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's just off the dome usually, how I'm feeling at the time.
Be the next Juice WRLD, freestyle everything.
Basically, man.
With HBK, did you still put emphasis on the chorus as like an important part of it?
So like HBK, what's your definition by emphasis? You know what I mean, like. So
like you craft the chorus first and then you go around it, like.
So what I'd do is I'd always do my chorus first. I'd find out. So I don't know if you noticed, but when I did the chorus, there was like a long sub bass, like along the back of it. So that's when I knew it was the chorus line. You know what I mean? Okay. So I made sure I put it on those 2 spots. So I like kind of just went off the dome. Then I just got like a nice flow on it. You know what I mean? No one makes me feel this way. You can't so love them. So it just kind of flowed together. And then the rest of the beat were like for the start, I just made sure it was like hard hitting, you know what I mean? So you can kind of feel the energy from it as well. Song. Yeah, so but yeah, most of my songs are just purely off the dome and stuff. They take a long time too, because I put a lot of effort in my stuff. So yeah.
That's sick, yeah. And Brad, you filmed the music video for KIDLOCK's track.
Yeah, I did so I did 9 to 8 and that was my first ever music video.
So how did you come up with like the idea creatively?
It was like, so he reached out to me and I got the green light, and then I managed to put it like a full Excel spreadsheet, all this like planning and stuff. And then basically what happened was I went to like his friend's like birthday or something, because there was a big group of friends they wanted to film with a group of friends. And it was originally for HBK. It was going to be like a story type thing. And then he's like, yeah, do 9 to 8. It's going to be good. There's friends.
That's what all the boys were saying. It was like, I played the both tracks because that was my first time showing my boys it as well. And they were like, oh no, we're going to do 9 to 8 right now. Like, we're going to get lit. This is like a one chance thing that we had, because like all the guys were there. It's kind of rare, you know what I mean? They're always
just
busy.
Off topic, is this, when you're kind of deciding your next track release, do you send the music to your friends to see what they're vibing to? And that's a big, sick.
I do that sometimes, but sometimes I also just keep it to myself, you know what I mean?
Choose it,
do what I want.
Interrupt your story.
That's fine.
I also tell my friends not to be like soft about it, be critical.
Oh yeah,
about
that's
Yeah.
what you like listening to.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah,
proper. Yeah.
Because you're not going to get better if you're not like.
Nah, if you're friendly, it's
Yeah.
good when it's actually trash. Yeah.
Yeah, MARZY shows us quite a bit of his stuff because we're always there, and so he always gets our feedback on it.
He makes so much.
You make a lot of
It's
music.
Pretty much like, they pretty much all come to like my house every weekend.
It's been 3
You got a
weeks
little
now.
studio.
Yeah, it's just been 3 weeks in a row that we've always been chilling at my house, and like some of them stay over. We just make music, mess around, have fun.
Sick. You got your own mini studio in your bedroom.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Actually, I
It's a
saw
vibe.
photos of it. Yeah. That's fire. Sick. So yeah, when you were making the music video, you
Yeah.
wrote a whole treatment.
There was like a whole plan and there's a whole script, and then we just kind of threw it out the window.
You
I
just
had
did
some
it.
I had some cool locations. He had his friends.
Mm.
We got a car as well. I don't know how we managed to pull that off. We got
Shout out to you for that one.
we got a car
yeah.
onto a basketball court,
Oh, yeah,
and then we got all his friends on top of the car
Mm.
and filmed that. And then the next day we just like walked around Northbridge and
Mm.
just found some cool graffiti.
just found random spots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I shout out some people?
of course. Come on.
Shout out to Desiree, Lizzie, Emma Don Brandon is not here. sadly.
Noah. and
Noah,
Chanel.
yeah, Angie's
Can't
cousin's
forget
name.
Noah.
Yeah,
Mum and
Val.
Dad, obviously.
Val
Love
too.
yous. And yeah.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
So you guys obviously all make subgenres of hip hop. Is this all the sounds we can expect going forward? Have you kind of picked your sound and you're gonna stick with it now?
Yes.
I've been talking to Lachlan about trying to diversify a little bit with his drill.
So like for instance, me personally, I'm gonna keep going with the same stuff, like the drill stuff, but like I have been like kind of converting to melodic stuff still, like the synths and all that sort of stuff, because
that's sick.
I'm also good at that and stuff. So I like to mess around and stuff, you know what I mean? Because doing the same genre and the same things just always gets boring, you know what I mean? You don't want to keep doing the same thing. So, but when it comes to releasing, I'm probably gonna stick to the same, just so for now I can find one audience that I can attract to
Yeah.
and put all my you know what I mean?
smart.
You've
So-
got a good
Build your fan
pattern
base.
going. You've got
Yeah.
quite a big build up.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing with my I got a plan for next year.
Yeah, it's good to find your target demographic and kind of stick with it for a bit to grow.
Exactly.
Yeah. What about you, Marzy? You got a set kind of genre?
Yeah, I guess I kind of I've dabbled in like a tiny bit of melodic rap, like very minuscule amount. It was like a chorus for one song. But I found I don't know, I just like syntax, which is like kind of, like putting all these words together in a sentence and how it flows together. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, I just like poems, I guess, and poetry.
Actually, the writing process, yeah.
And how all these words flow together. So I like sort of not necessarily mainstream, but yeah, like sort of like wombat chilling it kind of style, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's a big market for people that do songwriting for other people. If it's something you're really good at, you get into. It's a back way into the industry. A sly way. People don't know.
Been trying to get MARZY to sing as well.
Yeah.
He's a really good singer. He just won't show anyone.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Belt out a song. Sick. So yeah, what's your guys' favourite thing about being an artist, whether it's collaborating, being on stage? Yeah, Brad, we'll start with you.
Just people, really. Like, it's good to find a community of people with the same interests as you. Like, I'm so glad I found like MARZY, as like Noah, Brandon, all of them, because it's just like I just talk to them about what I like doing. Whereas a lot of other people, like in Baldivis, it's just like.
Is that where you live?
Yeah, they just think I'm boring. That's like, yeah, it's just
It's
all
just
I talk
different.
about.
People don't understand it.
Hometowns never want you to succeed.
Yeah, well, that's like the 400 boys living up north.
Oh yeah, Karatha's terrible
The
for
same
arts.
conversation, yeah. They like found it hard.
You may as well be a full-time tradie.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Actually.
Very.
said that?
Me.
Yeah, I'm from up north as well. Karatha, same as 400 boys,
Oh,
and
nice.
it's just not a nice place for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
For creative.
People
yeah.
there are just
Too Aussie.
no, they're just.
Nah.
We'll just go with not nice people.
Yeah.
Rude.
Or nah, I'd use a different word for that.
Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
They don't have open minds.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's probably the
I think just being a cameraman is kind of like a cheat code, really. Because like I can go up on the stage, I can see everything. Like I can record, I can be in the moment.
The experiences,
then, yeah, like interviews, I can be one-on-one, I can talk to people, I can like pick their brain. Like music videos, you just hang out, you have a good time. Like all of it, it's good fun. I like it.
That's dope. Azza, what's your favourite part about being an artist?
So, in my opinion, being an artist makes a lot more opportunities than a lot of other like jobs and all that, I would say.
Or different opportunities. Yeah.
This might be weird, but I actually like the haters because I take them as fans, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They care enough to hate you.
Because, haters most likely listen to my music and they probably like do this, like, oh, they can't see me. But like bop their head to my music and then...
I mean, haters just mean you're hitting a different target audience that don't know you.
Haters,
So.
Without haters, I wouldn't have motivation.
Yeah. Exactly. Just, use it to get success. Marzy?
So I guess for me, the best part about being an artist is, I guess for me, it's like, because I've had a lot of people text me who said some of my more songs where I open up a bit more has actually helped them through stuff.
Nice.
And I guess that sort of really hit me when, I've been on FaceTime with someone and they've rapped like an entire song of mine word for word. And they've said, like, this is helping me. Like, it's just a different feeling that you can't really get many other places.
That's
and
true,
especially just like the hype of all of it, just living fun. Like, I just do it for fun, for the love of it.
It can be a job. You can actually make a living off it. Yeah, that's far. If you could work with anyone in the creative realm, could be audio, visual, anything, who would it be? KIDLOCK. Could be an engineer, could be a producer, could be.
Is this like Perth ways talking about, or in general?
We'll go worldwide. Give it worldwide. Could
Artists as well.
Yeah, anyone.
Maybe do Perth and then worldwide.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, Perth. I really want to connect with Pascal, to be honest. I've been talking to him for a little bit.
Pascal's
him, obviously Mars, but that's no way. Mars is good, bro. I like Mars.
Just gonna make more melodic stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean, the melodic stuff. But those two. To be honest, I'm I'm an independent person. I don't like kind of. If you see me on someone else's track, it would be because I like.
To be generous.
To be generous kind of thing, you know what I mean? Or depends, because I'm a very independent person, artist in general, you know what I mean? So, to be honest, there's not a lot of things I'd connect to in Perth, you know what I mean? But worldwide, obviously I'm trying to stretch out like towards the UK ways, because that's my type of vibe, you know what I mean?
That's
I've grew up around that like scene as well, and that, that interests me and stuff like that. So, but yeah. There's a lot of people I want to obviously collab with and meet when I'm older and stuff. And
there's a lot of people.
As you probably expressed through my music, I have a inspirational through Central C and stuff like that. So those type of guys, you know what I mean. So, but yeah, that's really all.
Yeah, UK scene sick. Brad.
400 boys. Like.
Yeah, that's so nice. I love those guys.
I don't know. I'm just a massive fan of them. Love to try and work with them on something. Yeah. Just whatever it may be.
It's definitely achievable.
Yeah. Interview. I've got a couple ideas for like a series that I could get them in on.
Nice. Yeah, they're fun. I love those guys. They're
and
funny.
Sammy MB as well. He inspired my docu-series, like interviews and all of that. He runs the wraparound.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Is there someone else that runs the wraparound?
I think there's another person, but I forget his name.
Yeah, he hit me up. Okay. What about you guys? Anyone you could work with? Perth and worldwide.
We'll start with Perth. Well, not Perth, like Australia. Do you know? Have you heard of a person called JC?
JC, yeah.
Yeah, I want to work with him.
JECY.
Yeah. I want to work with him. Worldwide. Honestly, it might be hard, but Lil Baby. Obviously, it's quite hard, but like
you never know.
Yeah, and yeah, honestly,
that's fair. Yep.
Yeah.
Why JC?
I love his stuff.
Yeah, sick.
I guess for me, if we're talking Perth, I would be like really keen to do like a pretty like deep sort of track with Complete.
Oh yes.
Yeah, just like a pretty deep track with him.
Mhm.
But if we're talking, you know, Australia wide, it's 100% got to be Chillin' It.
Mhm.
I don't know. I've been a bit of a fanboy of Chillin' It ever since I was like
huge now.
I don't know,
Jesus
like
Christ.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love his music. I love all his like what he promotes. I love that as well. Like just living life, staying healthy, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Anything else he promotes?
Yeah, anything else he promotes? Yeah. Gosh. No, I also, my bad, real quick. One guy I also wanted to somewhere in Australia collab with. I like Day One too.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Day
That's
One's fun.
a huge one.
Yeah, Day One
Huge
literally sounds exactly the same live as he does on his tracks.
Yeah.
The other night the show was insane.
So I saw the show was insane as well.
It sounded exactly the
Yeah.
same. Doesn't use autotune, doesn't use anything.
Literally.
Straight vocals.
Mason Dane as well.
Yeah. Mason's
Oh
funny.
yeah, I like him. I've got a couple of his songs on my playlist. He's
Yeah.
good.
Mason's funny. Mason's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick, yeah. We'll begin to wrap things up, but I guess in terms of the 6K scene, where do you see the scene being in a few years' time? You guys are relatively new to it. Where do you see it being, I guess, from your point, being under 18? Yeah.
I kind of want to be running laps, for lack of a better phrase, just running victory laps.
Mm-hmm. What do you
Just
mean?
doing cool stuff, having fun.
Growing.
Maybe
Experiment.
yeah. Maybe make a little bit of money off of it, but that's not really my prime focus. I just want to have a good time.
There's money to be made, man.
That's my prime focus, is to have both money and have fun as well. You know what I mean? So 6K as a scene, I see there's a lot of potential coming out of Perth too. There's like a lot of potential. So I reckon it's just a matter about like pushing yourself out there and stuff. And
Who's driving the movement, in your guys' opinion?
in Perth?
Mm-hmm.
Mars. Yummy as well.
When it comes, Yummy as well.
Yummy.
When it comes to Perth and just pushing it out there, definitely Mars.
Yeah.
'Cause
Complete as well.
Yeah.
He does like full WA tours and all of that. Like
He does
him
full
and Draft.
Australian tours, yeah.
Does he?
He's far.
he's big. He's way big.
He's
now.
big.
He stays true to his roots as well, which is what I really like.
Yeah,
Mm.
he's far. Sick. So yeah, what's next for everybody? We'll leave that as our final question. What can we expect going into the new year, to 2022? Azza? So
You're gonna have to wait and see.
Alright.
I guess just a lot of projects coming, so beware.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tease my thing?
Yeah, man.
We've
Go on.
got an event, March 11th, YMCA. It's
Sheesh.
gonna be hectic. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be worth going to.
I'm excited.
Daddy.
Yeah, damn.
It's in the
Yes.
works. All the cogs are moving. It's gonna be good.
Nice. Are you gonna say who's on the lineup, or keep that a secret?
Yeah, we've got KIDLOCK. He's the main. He's gonna be the last act. Big boy.
Big headline.
We've got MARZY, Azza, Vasung, Trinda,
Who's Trinda? Tina? It's not Tina.
Trinda,
No, it's not
and Tino, and then we've got NG17, Noah, Emma Don, Amy Lee,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, a fair amount of people.
and J Val Green.
They're
So-
like the
4-hour show.
Features
Everyone will
and
get
all that, yeah.
their own different sets depending on how much music they have there.
It's a stacked lineup.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Next year, I'm just gonna drop, I reckon, around about a couple of singles first. Kind of get my. I'm gonna grow them out. I'm gonna promote them properly,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna drop my EP midway through.
Nice.
So that I'm gonna get the hype up for that. You know what I mean? So
Definitely do a full release plan for that.
yeah, exactly.
Sick. So yeah, thanks for coming through, guys.
Appreciate
Any
it.
Thanks
last
for having
shout outs,
us.
anything?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Woo.
Shout out 400 boys.
Shout out everyone.
All right,
Nice.
let's go.
Shout out Rach.
Shout out to RTRFM 92.1, the sound.
This guy.
Good job. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.